We're in Manila, the Philippine capital, to mark the 40th anniversary of the Herbie Fund, which has so far saved the lives of over 800 children from 100 countries. Hello, Cyril. How are you? Back in 2013, Cyril Dean Marquez had a hole in his heart and he needed surgery, but his family had no way to pay for it.
I got you now.
All their money went to pay for the short-term solutions to keep him alive.
Hello, Canada.
Through the Herbie Fund, he was able to travel to the hospital for sick children in Toronto to get the one-time surgery he needed. His life was changed forever.
Well, you feel good.
Sa pamamagitan ng Herbie Fund ng kids.
Now that the operation is done through the Herbie Fund and sick kids, all our dreams for him have come back.
Good driver. Good thing Steve's not driving this. We would have toppled over by now.
Thank you, Toronto. Goodbye.
Cameraman Steve Bourne and I have traveled the world as media ambassadors since City News joined the Herbie team in 2006. This is Eldon. We began in Kosovo, then the Philippines. This is John Philip Salvador. Yeah, we're going to show you how the most dedicated medical professionals in the world are going to change his life forever. In the past 14 years, we've met children from all over the world. Children like Vesna, who was born with limbs deformed by Agent Orange in the soil of Cambodia.
Oh, it's nice to see you.
Yebsra from Ethiopia. She had a severe facial cleft. Or little Chateau, who came to Sick Kids Hospital in 2008.
Oh, isn't she beautiful?
Because at one point I was hopeless, but because of them, because of their donations, I have her as a normal child, like any other child.
I'm so glad to see you looking happy and healthy. When you see these children and meet their tremendously grateful parents, it's easy to understand why we keep doing this work and why you keep supporting it. This year marks the 40th anniversary of the Herbie Fund at Sick Kids Hospital, and just a few months back, a big party was held right here at the Conservatory of Music on Bloor Street to celebrate the occasion.
It's not one of those foundations where just, money just goes, you actually see the tangible results of what happens. You can meet the people who have been positively affected by it.
We've been honored to serve and to help in any way we can.
A very good cause and a great thing that American Express Global Business Travel is proud to be involved in.
$201,436 for the Herbie Fund.
Individuals, foundations, and companies have given generously to the tune of over $1.5 million a year, which keeps the Herbie Fund going today.
See you, buddy. Same here. The original Herbie patient was also at the celebration. 10 years ago, we traveled to New York City, along with Dale Brazow of the Toronto Star, the reporter who broke the story, and we met up with Herbie Quinones to see how the whole story began.
My first meeting with the parents was right in this hospital here, and I remember the first time I laid eyes on Herbie. His great big eyes, toothless grin, but you couldn't see him because he had 15 tubes sticking out of his nose, his mouth, the sides.
The people in Brooklyn said, well, there's nothing we can do. He said, would you help? I said, of course, but there's a problem. I'm not going to charge you, but the hospital cannot do it for free.
We ran the story in the Toronto Star back in 1979. We were flooded with phone calls immediately about people wanting to help. Something about the people of Toronto when there's a child in need, they just come out of the woodwork and they want to help.
40 years full of very fond memories, healthy children going back to their home countries and living normal lives. And the people of Toronto pitched in all that time. It's a great tribute to everybody who lives in Toronto.
If it wasn't for you and your kindness and your generosity, I wouldn't be here. So, thank you for giving me a second chance.
And tomorrow, meet 6-year-old Adriel from Ethiopia, who needs sophisticated heart surgery. Please consider making a donation to help more children. You can donate online at herbiefund.com.